See, my sister was smart, right? Because she did follow my mom's footsteps in getting married early, which isn't of itself a bad thing. But my mom has since had two divorces and is going into her third marriage, so make of that what you will. My sister, on the other hand, found a guy, same face as her as us, similar values, and they basically vetted each other before they got together. They got a lot of the heavy stuff you should get when you get to know someone out of the way first.
Good.
So they knew where they stood with each other as far as their values and their worldviews before they really started getting all, lovey dovey and just being all romantic. They wanted to know where they stood with each other and if each other was going to take whatever relationship they get into seriously. And I explained the point I heard one time on one of Spoon's streams when he brought the topic of when he brought that topic up to Vex Electronica, and I basically told her that yeah, for every one smart woman that may be, which I did bring this point up to my mom as well. For every one of you that's smarter, there's 10 of you who are complete morons. To which my sister said, yeah, of course. See, to her, that just makes sense. And she basically told me that's what her husband's for. Which, by the way, her brother in law, he's really cool. We are very much alike in mind. I will say that. So, my sister's in good hands.
Honestly, I don't think enough people actually do the whole. I plan on doing a similar strategy of like getting the nitty gritty like taken care of before anything too serious happens.
Ace.
Like a lot of people just I get it, the feelings, the butterflies, but it's like if you're gonna try and build a legacy with somebody, that's ultimately what marriage is supposed to be about. Um,
Yeah, there's wanting to touch each
you
other,
have
which
to.
you don't need to discuss. Like you already know that, and then there's spending your lives together. That you need to figure out. My personal, the way I personally feel about it is, in this day and age, until the laws drastically change, and by drastically change I mean like strip women of all power when it comes to family matters, all power. Until that happens, they can change. They're like, okay, I decided to marry you because you're a Christian and my specific brand of Christian, and you're this and you're that. She can, in just a year or two, become a fat
Well,
atheist
quote unquote
who's
fall
not
out
even
of love.
attracted to you anymore. What?
The quote unquote, oh, I just fell out of love, and irreconcilable differences. It
Yeah,
just mean no, she just wants to use you for a paycheck.
yeah.
Bruh.
I apologize for bringing us to a different point entirely. That was not where I was trying to steer this. I
In
think I
a
got carried away.
in my in
I
a
think that's more my fault than yours.
in an orthodox Christian monarchy, the way that we have divorce court, no, it would not exist at all.
Let's go.
See, here's the thing. The thing marriage is supposed to be, this is why it's a human universal. Even like savage tribes have marriage. The reason marriage exists is because it's the one relationship you need in life that you are not bound by blood. But otherwise, like, your family should be blood. Everyone you're the closest to should be your blood. Because blood is binding. But you can't have kids with your blood. Bad idea. So you have marriage. Marriage should be as binding as blood. That's the point. So if you're going to get divorced, it better be for really, really good reasons.
Till
Because
death do us part.
99.9% of divorces do not happen for good reasons.
It's always for either it's some lie of oh he's abusive but can't define what abusive is, and whenever I think you know what I'm getting at here. It's like uh she's just lying out her ass just to get custody. Somebody who really shouldn't be taking care of the kids in the first
That's
place.
exactly what
But
happened to me.
I see. I'm very much thankful my parents are not divorced, but I do know plenty of people
My parents
who
were never
are.
even married.
I know. Oh wow.
My parent, I was a one night stand baby.
I
Oh, man.
see.
Wait,
And
out
now
of
you know.
wedlock? Oh, man. Wait, they didn't commit a abortion?
My mother, she's fucking psycho, but she's super Catholic. Even though she's
Oh.
never been married, she had kids with 4 different men. Just she's very
Oh, what?
she's very picky and choosy about what she follows Catholicism in. But one of them, thankfully, I guess, is she's very anti-abortion. So she never had an abortion, but she sleeps
Alright.
around as if she gets abortions all the time. I have nothing positive to say about my mother. But what I meant by that happened to me, I wasn't referring to my parents. I was referring to my own marriage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You were
sorry.
married?
Sorry that happened to you, man. But
Yeah, I was a liberal at the time, a liberal atheist actually. And in a way, it's a good thing it happened. Like that's what reality finally smacked me hard enough that I started listening to it. But yeah,
yeah, that's when you became based.
she just decided that she likes this scrawny, like emo looking guy who
So
I'm
an
not
F
even
slur.
I'm not even sure if he knows how to drive, and he's like around my age. Just complete fucking loser. But she decided she's more attracted to him, and so she called for a divorce, and then out of nowhere, it was like 6 months later, just started accusing me of all kinds of abuse. And our divorce judge was like, okay, you've accused him of a whole list of things and you've proven none of them. And she just wasn't having that. So she made my ex-wife pay my attorney fees, which was awesome.
I see.
But even though I won, even though she got completely humiliated in court, because she's a woman and the system is still rigged, I still have to pay her child support. Like, I get our daughter 4 days a week, and I still have to pay her money.
Man, the custody system's so corrupt.
Yeah.
You can probably fight that in court.
Dude.
That's a tough battle.
I've tried everything I can do.
I never want a divorce, man. I gotta be careful who I marry.
Yeah, don't put
Likewise.
yourself in such a vulnerable position in this current state of things. It's just dumb. Like, I don't know. As a Christian, I shouldn't say just have a relationship, never get married, but like, what else are you gonna do? You're either gonna are you gonna completely avoid women, or just find some safe
incel for a few years, then fake
safe
cell.
zone?
We'll see how it goes. But just be careful. Just be careful. That's like the best advice probably I've been given. You find someone, date a few times, and
But like I
know the
said, no matter how
situation before you
amazing
do
they
it.
are, and like, oh, we have everything in common, this couldn't be more
Yeah.
perfect, doesn't matter. They can change. And if they change and they
Yep.
decide to fuck you over, they're going to win. Period.